Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, all placements, Holy Spirit, angel guides, spirit guides. What is the message for Cancer? Finding the strength to begin again. Okay. New moon in Leo. Actually, you have a new moon this month, the middle of the month. You could be beginning something, starting over. It's also your birthday season, right? Happy birthday, Cancer! Also, you brought in that Mercury retrograde energy. It was in your sign. So a lot's going on with your feelings, I feel. Your feelings, your emotions, you're re-examining them. You're deciding on what you want to invest in. I'm feeling definitely doing things differently from the past. So you open up with Seven of Wands, Judgment, and the Princess of Pentacles. Finding the strength to begin again. Could involve a Leo. Okay. And you appear the Chariot. I love it when we appear in our own reading. This is so reassuring that whatever you're starting, you will be successful at it. Ooh, I love this. One more. All right, so you open up with the Seven of Wands, Judgment, and the Princess of Pentacles. Judgment's a big card here. Somebody could want a second chance with you, especially with Mercury retrograde and Judgment. Judgment is also a card of karma. Somebody could be getting their karma. And maybe you'll be able to see that happen this month. But I do feel like you are ready to start over again with the Princess, the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, you are thinking upon your pentacles, who's in your life, what's in your life, and what your next step would be. The Chariot is at the center of the reading. This is all about you moving forward, beginning again after the Ten of Swords. So I do feel like this all is occurring right before this new moon in your sign, the middle of July. Like you're letting go of something that needed to end, probably a karmic cycle. Somebody you always had to explain yourself, defend yourself. All of that is ending. And you're beginning again. Some of you actually take a trip. You take a trip alone. It could be by car, plane, but what matters is that you have some time to really review, realign yourself, process something. It's under Mercury retrograde, you're given the opportunity to look back on something that you've been doing, to make adjustments before you move forward, to take a time out and gather your thoughts and strategically re-enter the game. Yeah, you are thinking about what will make you happy, your feelings, your emotions. Like I said, you're in a state of new, beginning again. So somebody, I do think, tries to come back asking for a second chance, but I'm not sure that you're giving it. Especially if they were associated with this Ten of Swords and the Seven of Wands. and you felt like you had to justify yourself to them or answer to them. They made you feel defensive. I'm feeling defensive here. And enough of that. Enough of that. You are definitely ready to start over. The Chariot, it's like it's a new set of wheels. It's a new time. And after a trip around the sun, this is your birthday, you're definitely on the verge of starting something over. Leo, again, Aries and Sag energy, taking action. Not being shy, having the confidence, the courage, the inner strength. I just feel like whatever that past cycle was, you're so relieved that it's over. And you're looking forward to what you're destined and fated to do. It's a big move. It's a big move. You completed a karmic cycle with somebody in some type of situation. You're so ready to begin again. You have the confidence, the courage. You're really focusing on your happiness. Okay, Spirit, what else does Cancer need to know here? Queen of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, Princess of Cups, Princess of Pentacles. Yeah, you are ready to begin again, and you're feeling it. Wow. I feel like something happens out of the blue, the Tower, like you didn't expect it, but it's just what you need at the right time. It brings logic. It brings a sensible, emotional detachment, actually, with this Ten of Swords. So something could happen that all of a sudden changes the situation. You were mulling it over. Now definitively you're moving forward. You're moving forward after this Tower. Now, I don't know, because karma is here. Somebody has sleepless nights as a result of this Tower. Scorpio energy. You have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius here. You have Leo, Aries, Sag. Heavy Sagittarius. Definitely breaking out of any type of molds, any type of explanations that you had to give. You are at a breaking point, and it happens. The negativity is clear. This Tower breaks down any type of destructive behavior, anything that was crumbling or that you or they may have been trying to hold on to fix. It's time to just let go. You're very emotionally detached, and you're an emotion. You're a cup. So you can be emotional, but based on this Tower, whatever's being destroyed or crumbling, it's like you just emotionally detach. You're able to think about forward movement. And the Mercury retrograde actually helps you put it all together. It's like an inside job, the inner strength, the inner logic, the inner control. It's like you know where you're headed. You're very clear. You're very clear right now. Tell me about love, Spirit. What's going on concerning love? What does Cancer need to know right now? All right. So there is definitely some love on the horizon. It's new. It's exciting. That's why the Chariot's at the center. You are on the move. Somebody from the past does return. And Spirit says, never underestimate the power of a heartfelt apology. Somebody does return to apologize. Now, I don't know that it's accepted, but it should be, right? We always have to find forgiveness in our heart, accept the apology. It does not mean that you have to go back to that person. I feel like you're the King of Swords. You're emotionally detached right now. And accept the apology, but continue to move forward because there is a new adventure here, Cancer. For some of you, it's new love. For others of you, you're solidifying, recommitting to the love that you currently have. Love is beautiful. And you're on the journey and you're on the right path right now. So whatever you have come to terms with in July, it sets you on a path that you're destined to be on. Tell me about love, Spirit. What's happening concerning love here? You have a deeper understanding of love this month. You're purging anything, anyone who does not align with your current beliefs, who's not headed in the same direction. And I did a reading on letting go of people that aren't slated to go forward with you. Look for that, a collective reading. Anything else, Spirit? Yeah, your self-worth. That's that King of Wands, Queen of Wands, the King of Swords. You know your value. That's why you'll accept the apology, but I don't think that will make you get involved with them again. Your energy is of movement. Definitely ready to move and begin again. My cards are falling. These are important. Yeah, that determination. Once you get that in your head, that you decide you want to start over, you want something new, things begin to unfold for you, right? It's all in our mind. If we believe it, it happens. And if we're determined to continue to move forward, things are unfolding for you. By the end of July, you have access to greater prosperity. Doors are opening for you, and you're growing and learning. You continue to expand. You have the wheel here, major growth. And see, that's what happens. Even though the past returns, they find you totally emotionally detached. You're cordial. Cordial. You listen to the apology. You may even offer an apology yourself. But things begin to bring in another chapter. Things are unfolding for you. Okay. This is great. What else, Spirit? The wheel is here. The tower is here. Completely detaching you from the past and positioning you to go forward, leading to success. The path you are on will bring success and prosperity. Just keep going. Continue to take lots of little steps. You have the Princess of Cups, the Prince of Pentacles. Little steps take you a long way. What's important here is for you to know that you are on track. You're on course. You're going the right way. And this is bringing in this new moon in Cancer. You're so ready for this. You're so ready for this. You're being true to yourself. And though not everybody gets us once we're on course with our purpose, with our destiny, and they're not supposed to, because it's a very personal thing between you and Spirit. So not everyone will get you. They can only understand from their level of perception. No matter what people say, don't ever doubt your worth and your value. The beauty you hold within stands tall. Stay in your power. It's all about the chariot at the center, strategically moving forward, not looking back. We see that you are on the brink of a breakthrough. This is your angel guide, your spirit guides talking to you. You've been patiently waiting for something to change, to come full circle. You've learned the lessons, and now you're in a win-win situation. You need to trust what's currently happening and know that your angel guides, your spirit guides, they're working behind your back to ensure the best outcome for you. Okay. Cancer. All right. At this time, what else does Cancer need to know, Spirit? Very prosperous at this time. Anything can happen as long as you believe it can. Yeah, you are in your power with the chariot at the center. It's important that you believe that you are greater than any obstacle that may appear. You're in your power here. And there will be obstacles, but you're greater than them. Whatever the last obstacle was, which could have been brought on by this tower and the King of Swords, helping you to clearly sever, you're on the brink of your life emerging under something new. And the sky is the limit. Get ready to shine. This is a great reading for you. I just feel that with your birthday in play, with Mercury retrograde working on your behalf, you've had the time to really be the King or Queen of Swords and think this whole thing through. And you're emotionally detached from the past. You're ready to begin again. Mercury retrograde allows you to slow it down and think about really what you want so that as things unfold, you're ready for it. Inspirational awakening, bringing you new beginnings. You've gone through a lot of personal development, and right now you're prioritizing your life. You're really saying, this is what I'm going to do next, and then after that it will be this. You are headed in the right direction. You have 3 cards that tell you that. A new phase and a spiritual quest is occurring. You're going through this spiritual awakening, which can feel like the dark night of the soul, but you're on path to enlightenment. Anything that you're doing or going through now, it's all part of this major spiritual awakening. It's going to allow you to begin again, to remain in your power, and to feel comfortable and confident that you are on course for the next steps that you're getting ready to assume. Thank you so much for hanging out until the end. Put 1001 in the comments for me. I'm praying for this awakening to bring you a lot of abundance. Until the next moon phase, Cancer. Namaste.